Hey guys, this is Amber from Down the Rabbit Hole, and it's time for another In My Mailbox, so let's get started. This week I had a great mailbox. All my books actually came in the mail, so my mailman was very busy. So I'm just going to go ahead and dive right into them. First up is an ARC by Simon & Schuster. It's called This Dark Endeavor, The Apprenticeship of Victor Frankenstein, and it is by Kenneth Opel. I'd never heard of this book. The rights were bought by Summit, who also produced Twilight, for those of you that have been living under a rock. So it's going to be an exciting debut. It comes out 08 of 2011, and I'm really excited to read this one. It looks really good. So thank you so much, Simon & Schuster. Next up, I got a whole bunch of books from Harper Teen. I'm just going to go ahead and dive into them, so I'm not keeping you here forever. First one is Deadly Cool by Gemma Halliday, and it's got a little tag up here, First Love is a Killer, and it's basically about a girl, and she finds out her boyfriend's cheating on her with the captain of the Chastity Club, so she goes there and finds the girl murdered, so now she has a murder to deal with, and she's also trying to cope with the fact that her boyfriend cheated on her. So it looks like a really fun read. It's a debut for the challenge, which I'm excited about, the 2011 debut challenge, and it comes out 10 of 2011. So look for that, so you can enter it in for the Story Sirens 2011 debut challenge. Next up is Vanish by Sophia Jordan, and this is the second book to Firelight. I haven't read Firelight. It was a 2010 debut, but I've heard that it's really good, and I'm really excited to meet Jacinda and Will. So that just boosted way up on my to-be-read list. It's in my pile, so. And that comes out September 2011. So there's that. And then I also got Cold Kiss by Amy Garvey. And this is also a 2011 debut. Comes out September of 2011. And it's about a girl. She has the power to bring people back from the dead. So she brings a boyfriend back from the dead, and he's a zombie. But he's just a shell of the boy that she fell in love with, so she has to deal with those consequences. It looks really cute. Says it's perfect for fans of Shiver and beautiful creatures, so it sounds right up my alley. So I'm excited to read this one. And then last but not least, I got another ARC from HarperCollins that I'd never even heard of, and it is Dark Eden by Patrick Carman. And it says Fear is the Cure, and I think it's about seven teenagers. They all have fears, and the patients are put into a chamber to confront their worst nightmares for a night. It's targeted for boys. It's a boy book. It looks really good though. I'm excited to read it. It comes out November of 2011. And it's got this really odd, I've never heard of it, campaign, but basically you can download apps for your phone and join in with fears and stuff. Oh, and there's my cat, right in the way. And her fluffy tail. So yeah, you can download apps and join in, so that's part of the campaign. Looks kind of fun. Never heard of it, but it looks really good, so thank you HarperCollins and Harper Teen for making my mailbox awesome. Next up, I got a book for the Teen Book Scene book tour. It's an ARC of What Comes After by Steve Watkins. I'm going to be doing an interview later on with one of his characters, so I've got to read this, and it's next on my to-be-read list because I need it out pretty soon. This book has already come out. I've heard good things about it, so I'm excited to read it. Next up in my mailbox, I had won a couple contests recently, and some of the prizes have started coming in. So I got Intrinsical by Lonnie Wood. I won this from Writers Right? So it's very cool. This had been on my wish list for a long time. It's like this really beautiful book. The cover actually fits the spine, which I've never seen before, but I think it's kind of awesome. So if it's on your wish list, it does have kind of a pricey tag, I've noticed, and that's why I hadn't gotten it. But if I'd known it was a book like this, I would have a long time ago, because it's this like really beautiful book to hold. So I suggest just doing it, just getting it. And what's really cool about this book is it's signed to me since I won the contest. from Lonnie Woodland herself, so that's very exciting. So thank you, Writers Write, for the book. And then I won another contest. It was a autism giveaway hop from I Am a Reader, Not a Writer, and she gave me a $10 gift certificate to Amazon.com, and I picked up The Betrayal of Maggie Blair by Elizabeth Lard. And I've been meaning to grab this book for a while. It's about a girl who thinks she's, or who is a witch, or might be a witch, or anyway, they think she's a witch in 17th century Scotland. It's a big book, but I picked it up for 70 cents with the gift card, so couldn't go wrong with that, and it's one that I've been wanting for a while, so thank you. I am a reader, not a writer. And then last up are books that I ordered. A lot of these are pre-orders, and I'm so excited they came in. So I'm going to just get on with it. First one up is Memento Nora by Angie Smybert. And it's a teeny tiny bitty book, so it'll be a quick read. But I do love the cover. So yeah, there's that. And then finally got in The Goddess Test by Amy Carter. This is one of those books that I've been looking forward to for a long time, so it's probably going to jump up on my to-be-read list. I say that about everything, but I think I actually mean it about this one. I've heard really good things. It's a retelling of Persephone and Hades, so looks cute. And that just came out this week. And then I also got Where She Went by Gail Forman. The first book in the series is If I Stay, and this is told by her boyfriend Adam's perspective, I think 2 years later. And I knew I needed this because If I Stay is one of my top 5 favorite young adult books out there, at least contemporary, because that list changes so much. But anyway, I was really excited to get this and continue on with the series. I've heard nothing but good things. Can't wait. And then lastly, but certainly not least, I ordered 2 books online. So, yeah. I got Anxious Hearts by Tucker Shaw. It's one that I've been wanting for a little while. It's actually the paperback version, which is kind of a bummer because the hardcover is really beautiful. But it sort of reminds me of an anime or manga, the way it's designed. So it looks really cute. I haven't heard too much about this, but I'm excited to read it. So I got that, and then I also got Wake Unto Me by Lisa Cash. I think that's how you say it. And I hadn't heard too much about this either, but it looks good. Cover's interesting. It's about a girl who falls in love with a ghost, which is always interesting, so I picked it up. So that was my stack of awesome this week, all from the mailbox. And I can't thank HarperCollins, HarperCollins, and Simon Schuster enough for everything that they've done. And also, I Am a Reader, Not a Writer, and Writers Write as well for sending me my books. So I really appreciate it. And I want to know, what did you get in your mailbox?